welcome back, folks. Good to have you on board with us here in Providence. The Mayor's Cup on the line. I'm Mike Rubin, and it's good to have you with us on this Thanksgiving weekend. Busy weekend for us here in Southern New England, and whether you're a Brown or a Providence fan, busy weekend for all of these schools. The Brown men return home tomorrow, trying to find a victory against the University of Connecticut. We'll have coverage for you tomorrow about 3:50. 4 o'clock puck drop here on Brown Bears TV. The Brown women taking on the Providence College Friars at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Coverage from Providence College starts right as the puck drops, I believe, over at Schneider. And let's take a look at our starting lineups. They're brought to you by Coca-Cola. Open happiness, and as always with ice hockey, we'll start in back. And for the Brown Bears, no surprise to see Monica Elvin, the sophomore out of Oakland, California, .909 save percentage, a .302 goals against. Goalie of record in all of the Bears' victories. She's 3-5 on the season. And down the other end of the ice, Allie Morse, the junior, has seen the bulk of the minutes this season. The junior out of Cottage Grove, Minnesota, an .896 save percentage. Brown wearing the home whites, brown numerals, and red and white, red and brown trim. Here comes Keon left side. Providence, of course, matching up in those familiar road black and whites as they skate right to left. The shot in on Elvin came from the wrist of, I want to say, Allison Micheletti, the senior out of Inner Grove Heights, Minnesota. Providence, as I mentioned, struggled to score goals this season, averaging about a goal and a half per. Goaltending has been one of the strong suits of Providence College over the years. This year, no exception between Morse and Bryant. They haven't gotten a whole lot of help at times, but Bryant last year played 32 games, I believe, and this year it's been Morse who's gotten the bulk of the time as the puck clears out. Good hustle there from Moorhead to get inside position on the puck, and now to the near side corner. Brown attacking left to right here in this first minute of play, first period from Meehan. The puck kicks back to Liz Halverson, and it'll clear out to Micheletti. She'll work into the Brown zone. Weak backhander, turned away by Elvin, and it comes to the near side. Davis pats it out toward the near side, shot toward the net, but it is Cassidy Carroll's shot never made it in. Carls comes back to the right point. The shot in front is knocked down by Moorhead of the Bears, and Janice Yang clears the zone. Back is Lexi Romanchuk, plays it up the near side wing. The drive in, again turned away by Elvin. That shot came in from the near side circle, possibly one that Brooke Boquist wants back. Sarah Robson will clear the zone. Bears were in the midst of a change, however, and it'll roll back to Michelson and over across for Lauren Vella. Vella up the near side, that's icing, and we'll have a stoppage. About a minute 50 into this first period. No score early on. Both teams very much feeling each other out a little bit here. Brown has been off for a while, so I'd imagine we'd see some rust. They did not play a game last weekend, the rare in-season weekend off, especially when you start late as an Ivy League school. Kind of odd to see an empty weekend. The Bears do not play another non-league game the rest of the way, believe it or not. Today and tomorrow, and then it's all conference all the time until the season culminates down at February 21st. They'll be here before we know it. In fact, Bears played a lot of home games already. This is number 7. As that one is squirted back in toward Elvin. Back behind her goal is Vella. Bears will play, I believe, 10 more maybe. I think they have 17 home games on the schedule this year. Puck rolls near side. Keon turned over out to the point as she slipped down with Micheletti, and it'll clear out. Not a lot of flow early on as Madison Sansone plays the puck back. It comes to the near side, and Beth Hanrahan dumps it in. It's intercepted by the Bears and cleared out by LaBeouf. Bears have numbers with Rucker working left side. She'll fire one in. Tries to send Donovan up the far side boards. It'll be turned over as Romanchuk was able to get in front of Donovan and cleared out. Davis has LaBeouf, comes back near side for Donovan. Tried to use the boards, and now on the puck, LaBeouf out to center ice. Turned back by Kendra Goodrich of the Friars. She'll send it in. Elvin watches it go behind her. Davis for LaBeouf left side. Turned off of a skate, and the Friars on the puck. Centering pass pops up off of Hunter Davis's stick. Donovan near side has it turned back in by Carls and pushed back behind the goal, and now off to the left side for Rucker. Rucker on the wing, loses the handle. LaBeouf slides up, tries to clear the zone, and does, over for Swanstrom on the far side boards, and it'll clear in. Friars managed to stay on. Little wrist shot taken by Blair Parent. Tried to set Haley Frade up that far wing, and now Frade with Parent in the corner. They'll turn it to the near wing with the Friars. It'll be taken there by Davis, who is trying to get off the ice. It's been a long shift for her. Plays LaBeouf behind. Elvin off for Rucker and ahead. Nice look for Moorhead left side. Moorhead burst of speed, gets around Halverson, turns, centering pass. Nobody there as Wu had cheated up the slot. Yang on the back check on the puck for Michelson left side. Ahead for Moorhead, who's come out with a little bit of zip here in the first 4.5, but no score as the Friars pin the puck in. Frade tried to chase it back as Providence changes with Vela in the corner. Gives it up to Michelson, who lost the handle, and Elvin will wisely put a glove on the puck, and we'll have a whistle. 4.5 minutes gone here in period number 1. No score early on. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Monica Elvin. Shot comes rolling in. Kind of a tricky little wrister there from Stephanie DeMars, the grad student out of Vermontville, New York. Kind of came up off the blade of her stick, and because it was rolling, a little bit tougher play for Elvin than you may have initially thought. Sarah Robson off the face-off win by the Bears. Puck hit a skate. Providence has been very aggressive with the forecheck and trying to really clog these passing lanes, and puck comes squirting to the near side. Davis is on the puck for the Bears. Backhands one out to center ice. It's covered and fired back in by Providence. And you can see Providence in the first 5 minutes, their strategy is to just drive the puck to the net, to the net, to the net, and make Elvin play the puck as the Bears clear it out. Hops up on Conway and drops down, where it'll be skated back by Kendra Goodrich out to center. Ahead for Hanrahan. She'll work up center. The drive, Elvin the save. Rebound cleared out by Vela as it was a tough handle. Vela left side. Behind Elvin. Cuts back. Will turn. Picks her head up. Good pressure applied there by Madison Sansone. Puck squirted behind Brooke Simpson in the slot. Simpson, 3.25 numbers on the season. She and Hanrahan, the top snipes for this Providence College squad. With Frade also in the mix with 10 points on the season. Puck played back, there's Vela, looks ahead. Bears very close to having too many skaters on. Another puck intercepted and blocked by Vela, and she will just send it down ice. Bears need to regroup, and it'll be icing with 14:04 left here in the first period. No score, Brown and Providence, but not a lot to talk about in terms of the Brown offense thus far. Most of the play has been focused on the Bears' defensive third of the ice. Providence, again, has done a very nice job on the forecheck and really pressuring Brown as Katie Swanstrom leaves the puck well up the left wing as the Bears will change. Friars back with Boquist, and they'll clear the zone. No ice as chasing down will be Carls. Works down into the corner. Drops the puck for Boquist over to Carl. Centering shot came off the blocker. Another shot turned by Boquist, knocked down, and Yang will clear the zone. But I'll tell you, Providence is trying to get the rubber to Elvin. With every turn they make, they're firing it toward the goal. And, the Bears are not possessing the puck well enough to be able to generate any kind of attack, and Providence is going to do them a favor. They ice the puck, and no, they wave it off. Wow, the AR on the near side, the assistant referee waved off the icing. And that's going to be a penalty. It should be a penalty on the Friars for a slash, and they're going to do the Bears a huge favor as the puck is played underneath Caroline Buchholz for Robson, and the delayed penalty coming as Elvin hustles off. Robson left side, extra attacker on for the Bears. Robson left wing, works in front, turns back, and oh, wow, that was a quick whistle. I thought another half second and Conway might have had a look, but Is that Conway? Yeah, it is Conway. So the penalty is going to go against Courtney Kukowski for slash, and not a good penalty to take. Bob Duraney not happy. Yeah, she knocked the stick right out of one of the Bears' hands, and Brown's power play goes on the ice. One of the better ones they've had in recent memory, 25% on the season. In fact, Brown has scored a third of their goals on the power play as that one trickles across. And it'll be iced away by the Bears. Providence's penalty kill, meanwhile, coming in at about 80%, 60 is 70. Well, that's exactly 80%, actually. 60 is 75. Already 35 seconds gone on this one, however, for the Bears, who, again, not really possessing the puck. They get it back to Swanstrom, backhands one near side, and, wow, they catch a break. Mishandled puck by the Friars. Goodrich. It'll be turned back over to the far wing. Romanchuk trying to clear it out. It's a nice dig there by Yang, but it's finally going to be cleared away and actually hit off of the calf of one of the referees. And now Keon will cycle back behind Monica Elvin with half the power play expired. And the Bears and Friars scoreless here in the first. Bears trying to get their offense in gear. Tough pass by Davis, finds Keon left side. It'll be turned and dropped back ice, down ice by Allison Micheletti. Carl steps up. Michelson dropped the puck, loses the handle to Carls. Conway ties her up. Robson with Swanstrom at center. They skate 2-on-4. Robson gets around the defender. In front, just missed Swanstrom. And it'll be iced away. Great move there by Robson. Cutting up the slot. She went to pull it back for Swanstrom and was just behind her. Now inside 20 seconds. Make it 15 left on this power play for the Bears. First special teams look for either side early on. And it'll be intercepted and taken back. Carl's out towards center. And near side Robson, good job of jostling for position, but DeMar is able to clear it in as Elvin leaves the puck back. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. So the Bears power play stymied. Again, the Bears in front of the change comes Yang left side, has it poked by Romanchuk and turned over by Romanchuk over for Kukowski and out to center LeBeouf. Off to the wing. LeBeouf and Davis logging a lot of minutes, as will Vela. Haven't called Buckholz's name too often. The Bears skating 5D today, or at least dressing 5 defenders today. The turnover in the high slot, poked away by Davis, and rolls just wide of Elvin. Micheletti in the corner turns it near side, and we're halfway through the first. Still scoreless, near wing, LeBeouf with Hanrahan stepping up. Centering pass, Micheletti off the blocker, came above the armpit of Elvin, who turned it away. Another centering pass, one of the Bears lost their footing. Taken back by Providence. Right side, played ahead, Simpson to the corner, centering pass, hit a skate, knocks out to the near side, Halverson there for Providence. Centering pass came to Rucker in the hash marks, hit off her stick, and she'll play it ahead. Swanstrom tries to clear it out, and it's kept alive. Simpson trying to get it to her forehand, turns, drives, shot up and over the top. Bears cannot organize defensively. Been a long series of events in the Bears' defensive third of the ice. Sansone in the corner with Haley Frade. Loses the puck. Robson there's finally skates it out. Robson cuts back on Boquist. Has Conway to her left. Drops it for Conway. The shot. Save made. Turned back in front as Morse left a juicy rebound out. Maybe the first shot on goal for the Bears here, and it comes with 8:40 left here in the first. Rolling puck taken back by Victoria Virtue. The senior on a nearby Walpole, Mass. Boquist on the puck near side. Vela strips it away, works down toward the corner, drops it there for Robson, who works against a couple of Friars. Halverson turns as Robson lost her footing. Vela in front, shot it wide of Morse. Michelson left side. Keeps it alive, left point. Dishes for Conway. Looking up top, Bears want a change. You can see Conway and Robson, or rather Robson and I think Vela skating off. Near side in on the Bears' left wing was Carls. Buckholtz near side, stripped away. Keon looks far wing. Conway drops back, plays it behind Michelson. We're inside 8 left in a scoreless first. Near side, Matty Wu tried to clear the zone and does. And it's played back by the Friars as Kukowski played it off the boards. Yang looking left, had Moorhead who'll drop back for, I think that's Michelson. She lost the handle. Kukowski loses the puck. And Yang got away with a hand pass, got it ahead to Moorhead. Moorhead working left side, turns, centers, tripped up is Janice Yang. And that is interference. It's hooking, it's interference, it's holding. It could be any of a lot of things. What it is going to result in is a Brown power play with 7.5 left here in the first. A good look by Moorhead back to the slot for Janice Yang, who was hauled down by Allison Micheletti. Officially, the word on the street is hooking. And it'll put the Bears on the power play for the second time this afternoon. And the puck played back. Friars win the key faceoff. It'll be turned far wing and iced out. Good look for Thunstrom. Brittany Thunstrom out on the ice centers it in, and Elvin has to put a glove on it. And there you see the importance of winning faceoffs while on the power play, because that basically gave not only gave Providence an opportunity to clear, now forces a defensive zone faceoff. Bears have been mediocre at best on the faceoffs here today. They win this one, and fortunately we'll have an opportunity to headman this attack with Vela right side from Michelson. Out across center, enters the Friar zone but lost it and just did recover. Play called onside as Morse leaves it and able to get inside position. There was Robson, loads it to the point. Michelson, slap shot, fired wide. I don't know if Morse saw it. Vela right side. Holding, working in, the drive, the shot up and off of Morse. Keon, I think, caught it. I think Keon caught that shot in the glove, and she is feeling it. Yeah, that slap shot, the way it deflected out, I wasn't sure if it hit a Brown player or if it hit Morse, and I think it caught Keon above her left glove, and that's tough. A center can ill afford to lose her wrists. As Donovan, the stick being held, fights through it. The drive by Swanstrom, and it'll be skated up by Frade left side. 2-on-1. Has Thunstrom at center. Couldn't get the pass off. Good back check by Matty Wu. Here comes Yang back the other way with 35 seconds left of the power play. Finds Donovan left side. She overskated it. Back over left side. Couldn't find Yang cleanly. And it's turned by the Friars off to the near wing. To the right point, Swanstrom keeps it alive. Plays it down low. Victoria Virtue there for Providence College. Couldn't clear the zone. Moorhead back to Donovan. 15 left on the power play. Donovan for Yang left side. Looks up to the point for Wu. Wu has Swanstrom to her right. Keeps it herself. Shot off the inside of the pipe. Oh, my goodness. It went off the inside of the pipe and somehow off the inner part of the skate of the goaltender Morse, and she somehow did not kick it into the goal. So gets a helping hand from the iron, gives it a little pat and says thank you very much, does Allie Morse, as that one just about a half an inch for making this 1-0 Brown. Instead, the Providence College Friars will turn that face-off to the corner, and now they'll skate it out as they're back to full strength, and right out of the box is Micheletti right side. Takes a shot. It was blocked. Turns near side. It'll be played by Robson. Robson gets a play on it. So does Micheletti. Up to the left point. Halverson over to the right. Tough pass handled. Shot in front. Rebound loose, and Conway able to dig it out to Rucker, and Rucker will play it ahead. Good look for Robson. Micheletti on the left side. Pushes it ahead. Intercepted by Swanstrom. Sends herself up the right side. Good look. Now has good back check by Providence. Able to take it away was Brooke Simpson. Played ahead for Donovan. We're inside 4:45 now left here in the first period. No score. Best scoring chance of the day certainly belongs to Brown as they hit the pipe about half a minute ago. Vela back. Left side Donovan. Turns, looks right. Has Swanstrom. It's Katie Swanstrom. She's bodied off the puck by Virtue. A couple Bears just wiped each other out. think it was Moorhead and Donovan collided, and Bears training staff still tending to Caitlin Keon. We'll keep an eye on that one. This is where we need a sideline reporter. Could get down there, and we probably can't release medical information anyways. She has been with the trainer, though, for the last maybe minute and a half or so of game time, maybe 2 minutes, since the slap shot by Michelson came up and caught her above her left glove. Out across center, here's Yang with Wu in the slot. Drives the shot, blocked by Halverson. Corner, that's Wu overskating it. Left point, kept alive. Davis, little bouncer, comes rolling out to Kukowski, and she'll lead it ahead for Boquist left side. Drives the shot, tried to go weak side on Elvin, turned away, and now kept on the rebound by Thunstrom. Boquist tied up by Davis, nicely done, and Keon will lead it ahead. So Keon back on the ice. We'll see if she's doing this to try and test her range of motion on the puck, and now she'll have it. We're going to get an early find. She leads it ahead. Good look. Conway dumps it ahead as Morse came out atop the lower hash marks. Was about halfway between the crease and the hash and poked it away. Drive wide of Elvin by the Friars. Carls out to the point. That's offside. Yeah, Providence was off with 2:50 left here in the first period. Keon still kind of shaking that left wrist. So hopefully it's nothing too serious, but she is going to try and take this face-off, and she wins the face-off back. So we're going to go with she's shaken up, but probable to return. Now she's heading off and going to talk things over with the trainer. Hopefully she's all right as the puck is played up the right wing and sent in by Brooke Simpson of the Friars. Turned back by Lauren Vella, left side, off the stick of Rucker. Thunstrom there, or rather Simpson there, on the wing. Micheletti with, Hanrahan. It's 28, not 26. Scoreless here in the first. We head down toward the 2-minute warning. Robson spirals that puck into the Brown bench. And we'll have a whistle here with 2 minutes and change left. No score. Much more even play to this one in the last maybe 8 or 9 minutes of the first period. The first 10, I think you could say, decidedly belonged to Providence. The forecheck caused a lot of problems for the Bears. Puck turned behind the goal to the near wing. Frayed to the left point. Romanchuk misfires. Yang on the puck has Wu to her left. Yang skates in, keeps it alive right side. Look to center for Wu, who was tied up by Halverson. Played behind the goal and turned by the Friars up and out. Left side, Carroll's working up behind LaBeouf. Friars are off again, and Wu will play it to Yang left side. She'll dump it in. Brown changing once again with 90 ticks left here in period number 1. Puck turns out near wing. Thunstrom sends it in. Michelson back for the Bears. Turns back toward the near side of Elvin. Robson pushes it ahead for Conway. She'll work right side. Numbers for Brown if they hurry. Conway on the right side. Good back check by Providence as now Keon comes in late to the corner. Keon turns it back looking for Conway. Has Robson and Vella in front, but the puck taken away by Providence. High stick, and yes. High stick the call with a minute left here in the first period. We'll have an offensive zone face-off coming for the Providence College side here. Yeah, I think you could attribute some of the rust in the first maybe 10 minutes of the game to the fact that Brown hadn't played in 2 weeks. Providence has been trucking right along. This is already the 18th game or 17th game of the season for Providence College, who had a very tough go of things. Went 0-8-1 in October. A better November, 2-3-2, coming into these last two. Have a chance to, if they beat Brown, to have a winning month. Which, if you talk about the process and you're Bob Duraney, you're pretty happy about that. The Bears would love to come away with another one here at home as well. They've had a very good start to things, I think, comparatively speaking, in terms of their league or non-league play. Sweeping Maine, played pretty well against RIT and had that split against St. Lawrence and Clarkson. Actually dominated St. Lawrence. Put 7 goals on the board on St. Lawrence, did the Bears. 7 goals for the first time in a game in a long time. Puck turned back by Romanchuk. She'll work right to left for Providence. Under 10 to play. That one off Michelson's skate. Puck will clear over to the corner. It'll be tied up by Vela. And that'll take us into the intermission. So we go 20 minutes of scoreless hockey here in period number 1. The Brown Bears and the Providence College Friars will head to the locker rooms and make their adjustments. And we'll take a timeout as well with the score. 0-0, Brown and Providence Mayor's Cup, 20th edition. We're back when back after these words right here on Brown Bears TV. Well, here we go, folks, ready to get the second period underway here from Meehan Auditorium for our entire Brown Bears TV crew. I'm Mike Rubin. Great to have you on board with us, and a happy Thanksgiving. We wish you all a very happy and healthy holiday season. As come to think of it, I don't believe we are back on with women's hockey until after the turn of the new year. So, be our last time talking to you here in 2014. At least if you're a women's hockey fan, certainly not the end of our action here in the season. A very busy couple of weeks, in fact. Bears are skating right to left here in period number 2. Providence thus left to right. Right side Keon, who was shaken up in that period with a slap shot hitting her wrist, but seems to be all right as they drive the puck in. It'll be turned behind their own goal, and the Friars are working it out. Micheletti, the puck skipped past Thunstrom and will roll all the way back. Buchholz on the puck for the Bears. Takes the puck to the right of Elvin. Can't quite clear the zone. Wu had to hit a skate. Buchholz on the puck right side. And led it ahead looking for Janice Yang. Turned back by Virtue and turned over by Wu. Gets it to Yang on the right. Drop pass for Moorhead comes to Wu left side. Wu leaves it for Moorhead, who lost the handle. Halverson will send the puck in as Elvin is on the puck. Stalls it for Lauren Vela. Good tack there by Boquist on the far side, and now Wu clears the zone. Taken back by Romanchuk, and she'll play it back in. Michelson from Elvin. Michelson will work right to left. Burst of speed, 2-on-1 with Yang. Keeps it herself and fired it up and over Allie Morse, who did a good job of taking the angle, but back the other way come the Friars. I'm not sure where Michelson got that burst of speed and if the defense just didn't respect it. Now right to left skates Donovan. Out to the wing for Yang left side. She works into the zone and held up. Donovan is off, and the Bears have to drop it back. It skips over the stick of Carroll's, and Romanchuk on the puck for Providence. To the right of Allie Morse, and now skates it to the near wing, where it'll be skated out by Carroll's. Gets around Davis to the high slot. Good backup there by LaBeouf. And the puck turns. Swanstrom leads it ahead. Davis over the stick of Rucker, and pushed back Hanrahan on the wing. Hanrahan working in, has Sansone, fires it in. Elvin, the casual glove save, and we'll have a whistle with 17:45 left here in the second period. Still scoreless. Not a whole heck of a lot to discuss thus far here in this second stanza. Face off to the right of Elvin. Still loose in skates and won by Providence. To the left point, it's set back in by Virtue. Behind the goal, Vela trying to lock it up. Hanrahan loses the handle. Robson ahead for Conway. Send it down, chased back by Halverson. Providence really only going 4 deep in terms of its defense, and they are rolling out the 4+ lines. They have 11 forwards listed. They don't have a 4th line center on the line chart. Right side, that's Robson, little backhander off the side of the net. Robson again, the wraparound turn, saved by Morse. Puck kicks to Vela. Another backhander is tossed wide as it hit a skate. Good wraparound effort there by Robson, but stymied on the pipe by Morse, who did a good job of tracking her, and now Virtue near side. Sets it ahead for Parent, and set back by the Bears. Vela right side, lifts it ahead for Wu, who will leave it for Michelson. And Micheletti punches it back. Loose puck far side. Keon ahead for Wu. Wu on the wing. Gets around Goodrich. Turns behind the goal. Looking, had Yang. He held it a second. Now gets it to the point. Davis keeps it alive. Buckholz drops it down deep. Romanchuk back with Yang. Turned by the Friars Kakowski to Micheletti, and now ahead for Thunstrom. Left side. Sets it around Buckholz. It comes rolling to the near wing. Chased down by Davis. 4 minutes gone in the second. Scoreless as the puck flutters above Elvin, with Friars making a change. Buckholz on the right side works into the Providence zone and leaves the puck down so the Bears can get a fresh 5 on the ice. Providence the other way. Puck turned over. Donovan threw it away, and it'll be played by Romanchuk to the wing, looking ahead for Carls, who just threw Davis down to the Michelson down to the ice. Somehow no hold as Halverson rolls one towards Elvin, turned away. Carls on the far side, turned back by Swanstrom, and cleared out. Swanstrom ahead for Michelson, who will dump it in. Donovan chasing. Halverson back for Providence. Jostles with Donovan to the left point. Davis keeps it alive. Pushed down by Swanstrom. And clears out. And turned to the far side. Puck loose in the neutral ice. Turned on the far side. Shot in and saved by Morse. Robson was looking for a rebound. A little bit of contact there. I feel like the Bears had 6D at one point. Maybe not. Maybe it's been the same 5 for the last few weeks. 6th might have been Cynthia Kinn, and that's going to be a penalty on the Bears. Michelson knows it. You had to feel that was coming as she tripped Sansone. The first 2 penalties of this one did go against the Friars, so Providence will get its first power play of the afternoon. Providence's power play coming in at 14.5% against the Proud Kill. That's coming in, killing off at an 81.8% success rate. So let's see. Puck played up to the point. Friars win the draw. Back to the circles. Romanchuk the shot, and Elvin able to go down to the butterfly and come away with it. So tripping the call on Michelson. Face off now to the right of Monica Elvin. Carls, Simpson, Frade, Romanchuk, and I think it's Virtue over there. No, I'm sorry. Hanrahan for Providence. Frade, nice look. Back up. Romanchuk, the drive wide. It hit a body in front. I think it was Brooks Simpson who deflected it and ended up wide, turned by Moorhead to the far wing, and cleared out by the Bears' Matty Wu. It comes back to Carls on the right side, back into the Brown zone. The drive is blocked by Davis. Hanrahan, near side corner for Simpson, who works behind the goal from the office, looks to the right of Elvin, still on the puck. Cycles to the circle, back up top. Romanchuk near side, Frade. Looks back to Romanchuk, left side circle, down low. The centering pass was looking for Hanrahan, tied up, and Elvin's going to get a glove on it with 1:06 left on the power play. Good situational awareness there by Monica Elvin as she just kind of collapsed down and played it like an infielder. There was a loose puck. We don't want to take any chances of a deflection and just got a glove on it. Puck played behind the goal and off to Micheletti on the left side. Turns and turns it over. Bears catch a break. Nope. Kept alive. Nicely done there by Micheletti. And she'll play it over for Boquist, who looked to the point. Lost it to Conway. Kept alive by Providence. Swanstrom drives and ouchies. Caught it right in the hand. Did Halverson. Kept alive. Yang. Short-handed bid. Works in. The shot. It's out of the goal. The puck is on outside the net. It's on the near side. I could see it. She barreled into Morse, did Yang. Was helped along by Thunstrom on the back check. Those collisions can sometimes be, in a word, ugly. Particularly when a player hits the crossbar like that. No real dissent from either coaching staff, however. And the Bears will have an offensive zone faceoff here with 29 seconds left to kill on the Michelson penalty. Romanchuk for Frade, and the Friars left to right. Frade across center, works to the right wing boards, comes to the near side, poked away Davis, and kept alive Frade. Looks to the right, now Frade on the puck. Looks up, turns, and misplayed. Boy, Romanchuk zigged, and Frade thought she'd zag, and now the Friars offside, and you could sense the frustration on the Providence College bench, as that'll just about do it for this power play with just 4 ticks left here on the Michelson penalty and 12 and a half or so left here in period number 2. Bears have managed to come from behind once this season as the puck is turned over, rolls in front. What a save by Elvin. Oh, she just flat out robbed Madison Sansone, who was making a bid for her first career goal. Elvin just swatted out the glove and was able to snag that puck. Draw to the right of Elvin as the penalty comes off the board. Bears win the faceoff back. Vela on the loose puck. Out to center. Donovan, right side, sends one wide. Played by Sansone up top. Michelson sends it up and over the top. Off to the wing. It's played back. Here's Sansone behind Morse. Who's come up with a couple of stops here in this second. We're still scoreless as we near the midpoint of the game. Swanstrom back for the Bears. She was working right to left, looking ahead for Michelson and mishandled. Swanstrom off the kick from Michelson. Micheletti comes up with a 2-on-1 for the Friars. Micheletti took it herself, and Elvin is going to pounce on the puck and catch a break as it squirted underneath her. She would have eventually had it. There were no Friars in the vicinity. You saw Elvin flop down, but she did miss the puck. It kind of squirted off her elbow and toward the crease, but 11:23 left here in the second. Bears catch a break. Micheletti didn't get good wood on that puck, and that one turned away off the faceoff. Elvin showing some pretty good reflexes here. You're seeing why she's emerged as the clear number 1. You know, Julianne Landry has had her struggles on the season. Just a .745 save percentage and a goals against upwards of 11. Part of that is the main game, as that one fired wide. In the main game, she gave up 3 goals on 5 shots, and that was in basically 6 or 7 minutes. And Elvin came in on relief, and the Bears rallied to not only come back and tie that one 3-3, but win it. The only time the Bears have come from behind this season, they're 1-6 when their opponent scores first. Left side, Wu looking for Yang, who skates back on the puck. Oh, no. Yang just got clobbered, got a forearm in the helmet. She came up very slow. She's had a history of a concussion or two, has Janice Yang, since she's been here. She's skating it off okay, but it was an aggressive finish to a hit. In the men's game, it's a clean hit. But in that one, in the women's game, should have been a body checking call, and they just missed it. Trainer's going to check things out with her. She was slow getting over to the bench. Keon on the left side working in. Looks to center, swatted down by Morse. I don't know that it was ever going to be a shot on goal per se. Friars back the other way. Drive toward the goal. Comes out to the point, and Romanchuk and near side, Sansone. Picked off by Davis. To the right side, kept alive. Providence trying to work the puck back in front. Davis off to the far wing. Donovan there. That seems like Yang is okay. She's still behind the bench and kind of shoot away the trainer, I think. Near side, Swanstrom sending Donovan with Rucker as the third player in. Romanchuk back to the near side. Comes ahead, looks for Sansone, who leaves it for Hanrahan right side. She sends a shot up and over the glove of Elvin. That one almost went off her glove and in as it's turned back behind the goal. Off on the right side, looking to the point. And, well, the Bears again catch a break as the Ice Monster got Hanrahan. And Swanstrom trying to clear the zone, gets it to Donovan, who gets it to Rucker, and Rucker will clear the zone. And it's, come on. You know, that's the second or third time that in close quarters to one of the players on the boards, that, you know, it could be roughing, it's contact to the head. There's just no room for that in women's hockey. I watched Buckholz on that far, or rather Donovan on that far side. Her head was just plastered to those dashers in front of the Brown bench. Just, it's Kendra Goodrich going out. 2 minutes for roughing, and the Bears back on the power play for the third time today. Robson with Conway, Michelson, Keon, and Vela. Robson near side boards to the left point for Michelson. Has Robson back near side, working in, takes a shot, it's blocked. And that's just a 50-50 play. Robson's going to get called. You know, she'd locked up with Thunstrom, and they lifted each other's sticks, and they're going to call Robson for a high stick. That's not a good call. You know, they missed the hit on Yang, and that's just not a good call. I thought it was a 50-50 challenge. Both players had their sticks going up. Now, unless Robson was losing control of her stick and made contact with Thunstrom, at any rate, that'll do it for the Bears power play. We'll skate 4-on-4 for the next minute and a half or so. We remain scoreless. Vela on the puck to the right of Monica Elvin. You do tend to see sloppy penalties in some of these games, as those are ones I think the both sides would want back. Frayed on the near point for Kukowski, who's brought down there by Michelson. Michelson leaving it back for Yang, so she's all right, back on the ice. They had Wu, and a good read on the backside by Virtue. And the puck rolls around to the near wing, and they'll clear out. All the way back goes Hunter Davis. 50 seconds left on this 4-on-4. Then Providence will have about a 25-second power play. Davis on the left side. Sends one towards center. Wu on the puck. Can't get a play on it. And Kukowski lost her edge. Davis back for Swanstrom. Ahead for Conway. Pass behind her. And now to Conway on the right side. Good look. Keon with Conway. Loses the handle, and Frade back the other way. Frade's going to be skating 1-on-3, however. Flutters one towards Elvin, who mishandled it again on the air ball. And now it's at her knees for another faceoff. 17 seconds left on the Goodrich penalty. So we'll have the 6:53. Puck in the corner. Dug out by the Bears. Keon turns it to the near wing for Conway. And cleared out. And we're beyond the power play for Friars fans here for the next 20 seconds. To the right point, Boquist the drive, wide of Elvin. Conway on the right side, clears the zone. Romanchuk. And we're back to 5-on-5. Vela to the right of Elvin finds Wu. Wu will push it to the wing and gets it ahead to Robson. Robson left side, skates it in, brings it back and fired it wide. Oh, she drew Morse out. A terrific look by Robson, but then fired it up and over the top. Was trying to, I think, get that finish under the upper 90 of the goal and just shot it wide. What a great move, though, to get herself around the defender, Romanchuk. The junior out of San Jose, Romanchuk, was just left dead in her tracks. A great move there by Robson. Just couldn't finish in the bid for her fourth goal of the season. Puck is sent in by the Friars and will have an icing call with 5:20 to play here in the second. I think for you Brown fans out there, I believe the water polo team's in action tonight. Late, I believe, against the University of San Diego. Is that tonight? Or is it tomorrow night? It's one or the other. I know making the appearance in the national tournament is the men's water polo team. They're playing in the preliminary round against the Toreros of San Diego. The Eastern champions are the Brown men. They've been playing some great water polo of late and have won their first championship in 24 years here on the East Coast. Now they'll get to do battle against some of those teams from the West who are pretty good when all is said and done. Been a great season for Coach Mercado's squad. And I had to think about water polo, and it's 24 degrees and snowing this morning, but still the fall season still underway, technically, with water polo still alive into late November. For Providence fans, exciting times for their soccer program as they're in the round of 16 of the national tournament. Nice toe drag there by Robson. Gets it out to the left point. Davis in front, just missed the tip, did Keon. And it's cleared out, and LaBeouf threw a stick out and got away with it. It tripped up Sansone, who might have been on her way down by herself. Sansone on the right side pushes the puck. LaBeouf intercepts. 4 minutes left in the period, and there's a hit behind the play. Again, you know, Hunter Davis didn't end up on the ice by accident, and the officials are conferring because I think the AR, the assistant referee, saw it. The two referees are now talking about it. It looked like Davis caught a butt end behind the play. They're going to talk about it, the four officials, and confer and see if there's anything they saw. But I think they're actually just trying to determine where the face-off is going to be. Providence has brought the aggression here in this second period. They've played a much more physical brand than we saw in the first 20 minutes from either side, as that one again sails up and over the cage of Elvin. Bears have kept their composure. They're not one of the more penalized teams in the nation. As it's skated by Michelson, right side for Wu, and now ahead for Moorhead. And we're going to have another whistle as that one's covered by Morse. Back the other way. That could be icing. Nope, icing waved off. Micheletti and Vela. To the point, the switch, the puck in front, knocked down. Loose in the top of the slot. And taken by Vela back. She'll cycle back behind Monica Elvin. Vela near wing. Kakowski intercepts. And back for Moorhead, who skates back. We called her name a lot in this period. Trying to send Yang was Wu. On the puck is Virtue, who will turn it back to the left side for Halverson. She clears the zone and ahead for Kakowski. She'll work left side, picked up by Buckholz, who poked it away. Nice play. Yang, now Davis, clears the zone. Chased ahead for Swanstrom. 2-on-1. Swanstrom keeps it herself, shot it right into Morse. Goodrich just shoved her down, near side. It's going to be Goodrich on the puck. Leaves it ahead. Here comes Thunstrom right side. Bears have had more chances in this period for sure than they did in the first. Neither side has been able to find the back of the net as of yet. Thunstrom, Hanrahan, and now back out. Romanchuk the drive, knocked down by Swanstrom. Out to the far wing. Another shot as Swanstrom was chopped down in the slot from behind by Thunstrom, who has, again, been very aggressive. And again, these players aren't going to go down in those fashions accidentally. It's just not going to happen accidentally. So the Bears are going to go on another power play. This will be their fourth, the third one, the only other one of this period for them. Cut short by a penalty after only 25 seconds. So the draw will come to the left of Morse. Keon on the faceoff. Bears get Yang to win it up top. Vela and now Michelson for Conway. Conway, Yang, Keon, Michelson, and Vela. Keon to the left point. Michelson keeps it alive. They originally wanted Conway. Back to the left side. Yang for Conway in slow, and the pass came across, just missed Keon. Michelson, again, they pressure the point through the Friars. Yang up top, the drive by Vela, knocked down. Nicely played there by Carrolls. To the point, Michelson locked up. Nicely done by Providence College's Haley Frade. It's about a 7 or 8 second difference between the game and the penalty clock, which means this power play could extend into the third period by the aforementioned 7 or 8 seconds. Rucker on the right side lost the handle. Micheletti will ice it away. 55 seconds left here in the period, which the Bears are going to losing the puck there. Vela nicely skated by Hanrahan, and right to left comes Moorhead, drop back, and Romanchuk will send it in deep. Elvin for Lauren Vela, and she'll work right to left. Out to the wing for Wu, out across center. Chased by Kakowski. The Bears are offside, and we'll have a whistle with 27 seconds left here in a scoreless second period. No score, Brown and Providence, and face-off will be in neutral ice over by the Brown bench following the offsides. Taken back by Providence, and Halverson will ice it away. Given the obligatory chase is Frade, back is Swanstrom for Wu. See if the Bears can do anything with these 15 seconds. Wu's going to have to push it. Gets it to the right side. Swanstrom into the zone, is tripped. Oh, my goodness. You know, even Virtue got up looking around, wondering where the call was. The Brown bench lobbied for it, and it was not to be. So that takes us into the locker rooms for the second intermission. Still scoreless. Brown and Providence will take a timeout. We'll be back. And here we go, folks. Good to have you with us on this Friday afternoon of this holiday weekend. I'm Mike Rubin. Thanks for joining us, and we'll drop the puck here for period number 3. The Bears will skate left to right, and just like that, not only does the penalty come off the board, but Monica Elvin has to cover the puck, and the Bears are going to have a defensive zone face-off. Puck driven up and over Elvin. She got a top of the mace on it. Out to the point, kept alive by the Friars. Providence wearing the road blacks with white numerals, silver trim, and defending. Goal to our right means Brown skates left to right, and Providence right to left, thusly, here in period number 3, contrary to what the scoreboard reads. And Will skate left to right. Does Buckholz, lost the handle. Keon for Robson. Robson working left side, little burst of speed, gets around Goodrich, and a good bit of back checking by Goodrich to turn her around. And back the other way comes the puck. Buckholz near side, skated right into Carroll's, who gets it to Moorhead, left side Yang, pulls up, back to Moorhead, off her skate, and played ahead by the Friars as Frade works near side for Sansone. Providence changing, and now it says third period. Keeping everybody on their toes here today. Hanrahan, left point for Romanchuk. Slides it over to Halverson. Takes a shot, hit a skate, comes to the near side. Bears 2-0 when tied after 2. Looking to make it a perfect 3-0 as the puck is loose in front of it. Oh, my goodness. Elvin mishandled it, and the Friars couldn't punch it in. I'm not sure if it was Michelson or Elvin who made a play on it, but either way, that one shoulda, coulda, woulda been one for Providence College. Bears are quite fortunate, and we'll see if they can use their good fortune. They've both been saved. Both goaltenders have been saved. Providence's Allie Moore saved by a pipe in the first period, and now Monica Elvin by a rolling puck. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Puck in front, loose. Morris lost the handle. Trying to make a play on it was Swanstrom. And we're going to have a whistle as Swanstrom couldn't connect. Morse lost her blocker. Last 5 in this one have all been one-goal games. Last 4 of the last 5. Brown winning the 09 game 5-1. I remember that one, a blowout over at Providence College for a Brown team that struggled. And one of only, I think, 3 wins the Bears had that year. And one of them was 5-1 over Providence College. The last have all been very close ones. Last year, 3-2 Providence. Prior to that, 2-2. Brown and Providence tied. That followed a 2-1 Brown win and another 3-2 Providence win. Amy Bourbeau against her alma mater. Centering pass is picked off by Keon. Leads it ahead for Robson. Robson has Conway. Skated it through, and oh, they're going to say she was off. As she skated herself in, was just offsides. And we'll have a whistle and a face-off. Moorhead. Here comes Hanrahan. Never got the shot off. Good defensive play by Lauren Vella on the back check. Turned by Vella for Michelson. I'm sorry, I almost said Davis. And now over to Yang. Yang tries to send Romanchuk back for Providence. And ever so close to not being icing. They will call it and bring the face-off back the other way. Squanders a terrific effort by Wu. The Bears haven't won in this series since 2011, but retained the cup in 2012. Lost last year, obviously, in overtime. Coach Bourbeau and her 3 tries are very symmetrical, 1-1-1. As it's led out by Yang for Wu. Centering pass, Moorhead. Oh, almost caught Morse working off the left to right. Her left to right, I should say. Moorhead to the high slot to LaBeouf. Loads up from the point. It was blocked. Stepping up Davis. Plays it to the near side for Moorhead. Moorhead back to LaBeouf. In front, one-timer by Wu, who was all alone in front. Oh, Wu turned and delivered a one-timer, but it was off target. Bears have had the run of play here in the third, and we're going to have a whistle because I think Providence had a great many players on the ice. No, they're going to call Brown for too many skaters on. Oh, they called Brown for too many skaters on. Providence was changing, but they had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brown had 6 skaters on. A good call. So too many skaters on. It's the right call. And the Friars back on the power play. Nobody has had a special team strike yet. Robson will ice it away. So this will be Providence's third try with the extra skater. Brown 0 for 4, Providence 0 for 2. Neither team has mustered more than a single shot on the power play. That's in total. Here's Frade to the left side. Works along the boards, dumps it back down to the corner, and that'll be Carroll's on the far side. Intercepted by Michelson. And Moorhead helped it. No, Romanchuk kept it alive. Drives the shot. Elvin kick save. Hanrahan looking to the point. Robson sticks the puck. Plays it to Simpson. Simpson on the near side. Stripped by Robson. She'll skate. Has Moorhead to the left. Moorhead will break it in. Has Robson at center. Sends one wide of Morse. And nasty spill behind the play with Romanchuk and Robson getting tied up. Hanrahan working up, gets around LeBeouf. Friars changing. Inside 50 seconds left on the power play. A bench minor for too many skaters. To the left side, Halverson tried the one-timer and misplayed it. Maybe felt Moorhead coming, and the puck clears out. Wu, can she beat, Virtue to the puck? She couldn't. Bears are off. Yeah. Offsides will be the call with 31 seconds left on the penalty to, served by Swanstrom. 14:23 left here in the third. The draw won back by the Bears, and Lauren Vella sends it down. It'll be played by Halverson. Near side was looking for Micheletti. Wu intercepted it. 20 seconds left on an anemic power play for Providence College. Neither team has been particularly good with the extra skater. And here it comes the other way. The drive up off the chest of, might have caught her in the coconut. I think it got her in the mask. Back to even strength, the wraparound, lifted up and over the top by Boquist to the left point. Romanchuk as the Bears return to 5-on-5. Looking over, Keon will leave it back for Vella. Vella out ahead, was looking for Robson, and Romanchuk the reach for the icing call. 13:38 left here in the third. Reminder tomorrow, you can join us at 3:50 as the Brown men host UConn at 4 o'clock. Bears will be back in action in men's hockey next weekend as well as they host Union and RPI. Coverage both days. Well, it's actually a 7 o'clock game on Friday and 4 on Saturday with some women's hoops somewhere dabbled in between. I think it's a 2 o'clock game next Saturday afternoon. Near side, Sansone to the slot. Shot knocked down in front. Rolls, bouncing puck taken by Michelson, and Conway couldn't clear the zone. Romanchuk swats it back down to the near wing. Vella tried to tie it up. Kicks to the near side, left point. Goodrich couldn't hold it in, and it'll roll in front of the Friar bench near side boards. It'll be played ahead. Hanrahan gets it to Sansone, pulls back to the slot, brought back down. Hanrahan looked to get it to her forehand, had it taken away by Buckholtz. Buckholtz tied up in the corner with Sansone. Near side boards. Covered there by the Friars. To the left point, Virtue, the drive, wide of everything. Goodrich on the far side as Hanrahan took a spill, and now Yang will skate it out. Working with Wu. Wu in the slot, works in the shot, saved by Morse, who had it covered well. It became a 2-on-1 very quickly. Yang, a nice pass for Wu, but Morse was able to cover it. Kind of a slow developing 2-on-1, if you ask me. And now they'll try it again as Swanstrom couldn't get it through. Sent in by Buxman. Haven't called Ariana Buxman's name yet. Shot, score! Buxman played it ahead, and Blair Parent fights it through and get her the puck. Takes that one underneath the blocker side. And I believe it's going to be Blair Parent, the freshman out of Blaine, Minnesota, leading the line. And, get her the puck. Her first career goal puts Providence on top 1-0 with a helper from Ariana Buxman, who gets her first career point, does the sophomore out of Glenwood Springs, Colorado. So because of the special teams, Coach Durrani has to go to his bench, go a little bit deeper, and those two oblige. So right after the Bears squander a 2-on-1, Providence comes back the other way, and how often do you see it? A first career goal for Blair Parent puts Providence on top. Puck will be cleared out, no icing. Chased by the Friars. To the near side, they load it up to the point for Romanchuk. She'll send it in deep. Puck behind the goal, back up to the point. Picked up by Kakowski, but it had cleared the zone. Providence needs to change, and Micheletti's skating off. Vela near side. Story of this one, if the score holds up, will be the Bears' inability to find the back of the net on the power play with 4 different chances. Virtue up top, the drive tipped just wide as the Friars going back to the strategy they employed in the first period, which was get the puck to the net. Tough angle shot by Micheletti, sails wide. Right point, Goodrich sends one saucering towards the slot, and falling down on the puck is Lauren Vela. Puck kicks free and clears the zone. Donovan trying to chase it down will send it in to the Friars zone as the Bears change. Bears had a 2-on-1 break. Yang connected with Wu on the feed, but Morse came up with a great save, sliding right to left. Conway's off, and yes it is. Offside the call with 10 minutes and 25 seconds left here in period number 3. Bears finding themselves in trouble, trailing 1-0. On the Blair Parent goal. Face-off taken back by the Bears and then lost. Romanchuk clears it down. Hunter Davis back for Brown. Looked for Conway. Now Davis. Now misfired looking for Keon. Hits off a skate. And pushed ahead. Keon finds Robson. Robson working in. Robson stopped by Morse. Maybe one too many dekes from Sarah Robson as she got kind of caught, pulling back, bringing it back to her forehand. But Morse has been up to the task. And I think maybe Robson faked herself out in that play. And again, a great feed got the Bears in a position where they'd be able to get to the goal. However, we are still 1-0 Providence with 9:55 left here in the third. The best scoring opportunities of this period have belonged to the Brown Bears, but Allie Morse has been up to the task, and I think part of it has been the shrinking goal of the Bears side. They've struggled at times. Puck sent in on Monica Elvin, goes to the butterfly, and makes the stop. With 9:45 to play here in period number 3. Face off to the left of Monica Elvin, one back by the Friars. Moorhead and Yang collide. It'll be set in back by Parent, who has the Friar goal. It came a couple minutes back. Maybe her first or second shift of the game. Just put it to the net, and it went underneath the blocker side arm of Monica Elvin. Left a little bit of daylight. It was enough for the puck to squeeze through, and now here comes Parent back the other way. Wrist shot saved by Elvin, playing with a little bit of moxie after that goal. And offsides called on the Friars as Kakowski had a little bit of daylight over the blue line. Face-off taken back by the Bears. Davis left side, snaps the puck in. Morse leaves it. Donovan up high for Brown. Tries to get the puck back to Rucker. Rucker turning to the slot, drives the shot. It's blocked. Couldn't get it. Couldn't Wanstrom out to the point. Davis the drive. Loose puck down in front. Save made by Morse. Second shot. Score! Donovan kept after it, and the Bears have the equalizer. Morse went down. Donovan kept after it, and the Bears have tied the game at 1 with 8:50 left here in the third. Donovan kept after the play. You never give up. Morse couldn't control the rebound. The defenders were locking up with the other two Bears. Swanstrom and Rucker were trying to get after it, and it allowed Donovan to pull it back, and some great poise on the tough angle. And the Bears keep after it and have tied the game at 1. That was a great individual effort by Sam Donovan. Far side. Robson against the kick plate to the left point. Michelson through traffic, tried to find Conway for the deflection. Back to Vela, who loses the handle. Robson brings it back. Play really started with some terrific play in front by Rucker and Swanstrom to lock up for Donovan, who came up with the finish. Davis and Buchholz pick up assists. So for Buchholz, her first career point. For Davis, her 4th assist of the season, officially. 1-1 our game here with 7:45 left in the third. Puck wide of Elvin. If the teams end in a draw, the puck is retained by whoever won it. The cup, the Mayor's Cup, is retained by whoever won it last year. In which case, that would be Providence College. Moorhead, little bit of razzle-dazzle, ahead for Yang. Snaps a shot, it hit a skate off the glass. Yang to the corner, where it's covered by Providence. Working right to left comes Haley Frade. The Marion, Mass native up the right wing, skates 1-on-4 as Providence was changing. On the puck comes Moorhead. She'll work left to right, gets it ahead underneath Wu. Virtue intercepts and sends the puck back in deep. 7 minutes left here in the third. All the scoring has come here in the third period. Set ahead by LaBeouf, trying to feed Donovan, who has the hot hand. Out to Rucker at center ice. She works to the left. Rucker up the left side, feeds it ahead for herself. Losing her footing there was Kukowski. But on the puck was Romanchuk, turned over as Donovan plays it back into the corner. Kukowski back, fed by Rucker, in front. Donovan tries to pull the trigger and couldn't. And Halverson loses the handle. Vela working in, cycles behind the goal, looking to the point, now decides to play behind the goal. Donovan to the right of Morse, working it to the corner, coming out to the point and out of the zone. Vela will backtrack to allow her mates to, oh, watch out. Vela tried to use the boards to send it in and ended up sending it with some pace into the Providence bench. She put her hand up to say, whoops, my bad. So with 6:10 left here in the third, we'll have a face-off right in front of me here at Meehan Auditorium. One back by the Bears. Buchholz, Davis, Keon, Robson, and Conway for the Brown Bears. Simpson, Hanrahan, and DeMars for Providence College. Set in, Morse is going to have to cover. Had Conway hustling in, Romanchuk there as well, and another face-off. This time will be to the right, I believe, of the Providence net. Puck turn, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. You can hear it from here. Robson trying to fight her way through, and Providence College is going to be going out. Oh, wow. Are they calling Robson? Robson's got the... I heard it before I saw it. It was behind the play. They're calling it on Robson for slashing. I think Robson got a lot of Goodrich in that corner. Coach Bourbeau wants an explanation. I was watching the puck on the near side. I heard it on the far side. Then I saw Robson down. Slashing the call. I'm being told that by somebody else up here that Robson did in fact slash Goodrich. Question was if Goodrich did anything prior to. But anyways, Providence on the power play. Fourth time today. Ofer are both sides with the extra skater. Good puck movement, and what a save by Monica Elvin. That's how you draw it up, as Carroll's was fed in front by Hanrahan right in between the hash marks. Elvin did a good job of following the puck and moved, squared herself, shoulders up to the puck, and collected the shot nicely with 5:31 left here in the third. Certainly the best scoring chance either team has had here on the power play today. Frade now for Hanrahan, left side, being watched there by Michelson. Up top, the drive in front, tipped just wide. To the left point, Frade. They bring it back near side. Hanrahan. To the point. Frade. Up top, near side. Oh, a tough angle. Hanrahan sliding over. Elvin was able to get the blocker down on the pipe. And back up top, they'll reset. Minute 5 left on the power play. Good puck movement here from Providence. Romanchuk, right side, back up top, Romanchuk. Comes back, Hanrahan, shot in front, saved by Elvin. The puck was going to Elvin's left. She was able to flash the leg pad out. And more importantly, no rebound with 57 seconds left here on the Robson slash. And I think Providence wants a timeout. Yes, indeed. So Providence is going to call timeout. No doubt to rest up these top skaters with 4:41 left here in the third and 57 seconds left on the power play. We'll take a timeout too. We'll be right back. Well, there's head coach Amy Bourbeau for the Brown Bears. You're looking at her, no doubt telling her team, nothing cute with the puck here on the penalty kill. 57 seconds left. Win it back and clear it away. Providence drawing up something here, but I'm sure it was to keep this top unit relatively fresh. Frade, Simpson, Hanrahan, Romanchuk, Carrolls. Providence doesn't win this faceoff, it's a moot point, and they do not win it cleanly. Carl's with Yang, and they finally get it to Frade up top. She takes a shot, it tipped in front. Elvin able to track it off the leg pad. Puck comes to the near side corner. Working is Simpson, looks up to the point. Moved by Romanchuk, off to the right side by Frade, back to Romanchuk, down low. One time whiffed on it, did Carrolls. From the hash marks, back up top, Romanchuk, 30 seconds left on the power play. Romanchuk, Frade, Bears keeping the puck at the perimeter. Puck redirected wide of the goal. Elvin might have gotten a skate on it. Carrolls for Hanrahan and now Simpson. Puck played by Michelson, kept alive by Romanchuk at the point. 10 seconds left on the power play. Simpson for Hanrahan, 5 seconds. Back to Romanchuk, over for Frade. Frade to Romanchuk between the circles. The drive is blocked by Yang, and the Bears return to 5-on-5. Puck still in deep, however. Hanrahan to the point for Romanchuk. Romanchuk moves over Frade. Frade with some room. The drive is blocked again by Yang. On the loose puck, it bounces wide. Boy, Yang is going to feel that one in the morning. She's going to need the ice bath. Near side boards. The puck kicks to the point. Romanchuk is there off the side of the cage. Simpson trying to track it down. Bears need a change. Carrolls to the center behind Simpson. Robson on the puck as Moorhead and Michelson skate off. Left side, Keon feeds one across off the stick of Morse, and Conway behind the goal missed. Now Davis back in front and scored! Keon with a tip. Davis just threw one to the net, and the Bears take a 2-1 lead. Just throw it to the net. Morse caught off guard, and after a terrific kill, the Bears have taken a 2-1 lead with 2:53 left here in period number 3. Davis stepped up on the left side. The puck had been rolling around. There were 3 Providence skaters on the near side. Up came Davis, and she just threw one to the net, and I think Keon's stick redirected it inside the near pipe. Morse never had a chance. She never knew when it hit her. I think she thought it was going wide of everything. So Caitlin Keon picks up her team high 7th goal of the season And, sort of deserving after battling back from getting that puck off the wrist in the first period. The Bears coming from behind here, now leading this one 2-1 with now inside 2.5 to play. And now play good defense. We'll keep an eye on Morse. Near side, Micheletti the shot, saved by Elvin. You go back to the save on that power play by Elvin on that beautiful shot by Carroll, set up by Hanrahan. And right now, that's standing up as the difference in this one. Bears looking to snap a couple of game losing streak here to improve to 4-6 on the season. Friars looking to avoid dropping to 2-12 with 3 draws. We'll keep our eye on Morse. Friars are already without their timeout. They used the timeout with 57 seconds left on the power play to try and rest their top skaters, and the Bears just outwilled that power play unit. And out across for Hanrahan. She works in. Good back check by Robson. Providence wants the call. It's not coming. They've gotten a lot of them today, but they're not getting that one. Near side skated by Michelson. Kept alive Romanchuk. Hanrahan. Snow on her jersey. You could see from where she was taken down. Morse was skating off. And now the Friars have an empty net with 1.5 left. They ice the puck. Oh my goodness, a miscommunication across neutral ice, and Morse is going to have to go back. These two teams are going to do it all over again in less than 24 hours, and this one has been a feisty one. The Bears have come from behind here, trailing 1-0, have scored twice in the last 7.5 to take a 2-1 lead, looking to improve to 2 and win for just the second time this season when their opponent scores first. Again, one of these teams, the Bears, if they stay in it through 2, they've got a very good chance. They've been a very good third period team. Puck to the point. Hunter Davis, a couple of assists in this one. The Bears have scored more goals in the third period this year than the first and second combined, and Providence again ices the puck. Bears trying to put this one away. The icing doesn't help that. It's almost like the best of scenarios would be for Providence to win the faceoff, get the puck in deep, but against for the Bears to then be able to skate it out. However, the Bears, to get that empty netter, however, the Bears are able to send that puck back in. Puck cleared out, Michelson neutral ice. Morse can't go anywhere. The puck is still in the neutral zone. Thunstrom across looking for Carrolls, who sets herself in, fires it in, and now the Friars with an empty net, 50 seconds left in the game. Carrolls near side, extra attacker on for the Friars. Wu for Yang. She rolls one down, ice, and Goodrich back at the hash marks. She'll come to the near side, sent across by DeMars. Off the back of the stick of Carrolls, and another icing call on Providence College. Friars a little anxious these last 2 or 3 times down the ice, and again, Morse wearing out the tread on her skates, going back and forth from the bench to the goal. It's the 4th time she's had to go back and forth in the last minute and 10 seconds. Friars win the face-off and then turn it over. Keon down low for Conway. 25 seconds left. Smart play by Conway. She just turned it to the boards and keeps her feet moving. 15 seconds left. Very smart play by Erin Conway. As long as that puck is moving, as long as the puck's moving, they can't blow the play dead. What a work by Erin Conway and Caitlin Keon. The puck finally skips free and clears out. What work by the Bears. Erin Conway in the corner for the save, as they put it, would probably, or the hold if it were a baseball stat. And the Bears come away with a 2-1 win over Providence College, coming from behind. So we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back here for the Mayor's Cup presentation when we return to Meehan Auditorium. Our final, Brown 2, Providence 1, the Mayor's Cup is coming back to College Hill. And we'll be back right after this. And welcome back. Mayor's Cup about to be presented here at Meehan Auditorium to the Brown Bears, though these two teams will play again tomorrow. This one was for the hardware, and the Brown Bears will bring the coveted Mayor's Cup trophy home for another year. Amy Borbo winning or retaining the cup for the third time in her 4 years. So the Brown captains, Caitlin Keon and Lauren Vella. With a rep from the mayor's office. They ask him to step on the ice. It's okay, he can get out there, he'll be all right, won't slip. And let's give a big round of applause to the 2014 Mayor's Cup champions, the Brown University. So the Brown Bears winning the Mayor's Cup. I get a congratulatory hand from the crowd, and even Providence coach Bob Duraney giving them some applause, and that is where we stand here. The Brown Bears coming from behind with an impressive 2-1 victory over Providence College, finding a way to will themselves to victory in this one. I'm going to take a look at the final statistics in just a minute. This postgame show brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. Shots in that third period favored Providence 12-7. Three-period totals 33 for Providence, 18 for the Brown Bears. The goals came at 7:49. It was Blair Parent giving Providence the first lead of the game, the first goal of the game. That came at 7:49 of the third. Ariana Buxman, the assist. That was Parent's first career goal. It was a short-lived lead just 3.5 minutes later. Sam Donovan kept after it. Officially, Ariana Rucker, who deserved the assist, is on the score sheet as getting the assist. And that made it 1-1. And 6 minutes later, just a hair under 6 minutes later, Caitlin Keon, the tip of the Hunter Davis wrist shot from the corner, made it 2-1, and that's where it stood. In between that, though, a couple of terrific saves from Monica Elvin, who finished with 32 stops on the afternoon. Both teams 0 for 4 on the power play, and on the other side, Allie Morris made 16 saves in the losing effort for Providence. So we do this all again tomorrow as the Brown women take on Providence over at Schneider Arena. Coverage at 1 o'clock from Providence College. We'll be back on the men's side, 4 o'clock game, as the Brown men host UConn tomorrow. We'll have the call for you starting at 3:50 here on Brown Bears TV. So we're not going to talk to you women's hockey fans until after the turn of the new year. Before we say goodbye, though, our player of the game, and you would think you'd go with Caitlin Keon for the game-winning goal or Sam Donovan for the helper, but for the game-tying goal, I'm going with Hunter Davis. I thought Hunter Davis played a terrific game backlining the Brown Bears, and her play that set up the second goal was certainly a big part of this one as well. I thought she played about as good a game as you could have asked as the Brown 5 seniors have their hardware in place right in front of us. So they're obviously pretty happy. They played pretty well, and they'll have to hit the ice and hit the showers and do it again tomorrow. So we will bid you farewell and wish you all a very happy and safe holiday season. Hope you tune in to some other matchups we have for you here on Brown Bears TV. Although we will not be covering any women's hockey until after the first of the year. There's a whole host of stuff going on, so stay tuned to brownbears.com and Brown Bears TV for all your Brown action. But until then, I'm going to say so long from me and Auditorium as the Brown Bears take the 2014 Mayor's Cup.